Good afternoon, everybody. How are we? Welcome in, Loon. The Nocturnal is what I'm going to call you now. You know how in the old days people were like Alexander the Great or Stephen the Bad, that sort of stuff? You are Loon the Nocturnal. That's how this is going to be now. But good afternoon, everyone. How are we all? I literally finished work an hour ago. I came home. I quickly shoved some noodles in my face so that I had food in my stomach and came in here and got everything set up. So I am ready. Stephen the Bad. I couldn't remember another person's name. I know Alexander the Great's the real one, but I couldn't think of another one. Ivan the Terrible. There you go. That's 3. Stephen the Bad is my secret persona, I think. You're a fan? That's good, because you didn't have a choice. But good afternoon, everyone. I hope we're all doing well. Except spelled correctly? No, it's nocturnal. Good. We have a very exciting stream today. I am keen. The new Pokemon card set Obsidian Flames released today. Unfortunately, as you may be able to tell, stream's a bit later than was originally planned. Long story short, my original plan was when the store opens in the morning, go pick up my Pokemon cards, come home, and stream. But 2 things happened. One, the store's shipment got delayed, so it didn't actually arrive until later today. And then 2, I got asked to work a lunch shift, which I'm working lunch shifts all weekend this weekend. But I was like, I'm not going to say no to the extra money. So I was like, you know what? Plans changed. I'll just finish work, pick up my cards, then come home and stream. So here we are. I apologize about the shitty webcam quality. If I have the light too high, it I'll show you. It turns me into like an orb. So I've got it turned down a little bit more than usual, but it's making it so that I look very red in certain light. That's okay. Yeah! It's got Vaporeon. Oh, I think it's got all of them. I'll show you in this camera. Vaporeon, Sylveon, Leafeon, Umbreon. I do see a Jolteon there. Flareon. Yeah, it's all the evolutions. It's nice. I like it. Whenever the EB Games here gets, because sometimes they'll get packs of 3 Pokemon scrunchies, I'll grab them. So I've got like these ones. There's ones with like an Espeon and Gengar on it. I've got a bunch of different kinds. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to smack you. I have a lot of scrunchies. They're the only things I tie my hair up with, really, so I have a bunch. But yes, so we are finally opening the new Obsidian Flames set. I did already, friend and I opened some packs earlier today, and he very kindly gifted me his pulls. So I have already opened some of the cards. I'll show you what I have. So this is all what he pulled, but he's just gifted them to me because he is wonderful. So we've got a Glamora, we've got the Houndour gallery art, we've got a Koraidon and a matching Miraidon, we've got a Poppy full art trainer, Pidgeot EX, Electric Seagull, hello, how are you? And the absolute fucking bastard pulled the gold Charizard. That again, he's just gifted to me. So that's one of the chase cards down. An absolute mad lad. There is still the alt art Charizard that we need, but yeah. So that's what I've got so far. But I do, of course, have all my own stuff. So we've got 2 of the 3-pack blisters, one with a Houndstone and one with an Eevee. I'm going to face this way. There we go. So I'm more straight on. We have the Elite Trainer box. of the wonderful little Charmander, and we have an entire booster box as well. So overall, if we've got 36, how many's in here? 9, 36, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 45, plus 6. What's that, 51? 51 or 52 packs? I can't math. Don't ask me about math. I don't know her. But that's what we've got to open this afternoon, and I'm very excited. So we are going to go ahead and just jump straight into it. And actually, I'm going to run real quick while we start opening things. Some shout outs. Let's get these 3 packs out of their packaging.
Oh my god.
Is this Baldur's Gate? No, this is
Holy
Hogwarts.
shit.
I'm an idiot.
Rest easy, my large friend.
I'm an idiot. Don't
Fuck
talk to me,
that.
don't look at me.
Dude.
You're
my
welcome.
hands
I
are
wish
so
I could
sweaty
pop into
right
your
now. This
streams
is so
more. I
gross.
was lurking in one the other day.
Oh my god, my eyes are watery, my palms are sweaty.
Alright, as always, code cards will
Holy
be
shit.
kept for
I was like,
myself. So if you are here
Alright, how did I get Elizabeth into my room?
hoping for some online
Don't take that out of
codes, you are
context, though.
out of luck, and my apologies. And I'm going to go ahead and throw the disclaimer out there. I like to say this every single time because people on the internet can be asshats. I collect Pokemon cards for my own fun. I buy one of everything and leave the rest for everything else. I collect these for my own sets to fill up my own binders. Thank you very much. I do not collect the cards for profit, nor am I a scalper. I feel like the scalping problem is mostly behind us now, thankfully. I feel like people have sort of come to their senses with it. There's not a Pokemon drought like there was previously. But these are the promo cards. I made sure to grab ones with swirls. So we have the little Eevee. Where's the swirl on this one again? The swirl's up by its ear. I don't know if it'll pick up on camera though. A little bit. And then the Houndstone, we have a fart swirl down underneath his tail there. That one's picking up a bit. Awesome. So they are our promos. We'll set them aside. And yep, we'll open these. We'll open these first and then we'll open the Elite Trainer box. So blister pack number 1. No card trick for Obsidian Flames. We have a Grass Energy. First pack, let's go. I might, real quick, give me a second. I'm just going to adjust the focus on the camera. Sharpen it just a tad there. That looks a bit better. We have a Steenie. Oh, it's a little Wooper boy. I love him. Baltoy. Carvana. Flamigo. So far from the packs I opened this morning, none of the art is super amazing to me. Like, it's a nice set, but I think the art in some of the other sets have impressed me more. The shiny Wooper, I love him. Reverse Dolive, I couldn't remember its name. Reverse Darkrai. And, ooh, Hollow Togekiss, look how fat it is. Hell yeah, I love that. Whoops. Oh no! Goodbye, Steenie. Alright. Next pack. Dark Energy. Capsakid. Town Store. Let me just move my headphone cable out of the way. Cryonicle. Hoomstith. He's a big old blob of happiness. Exactly. Togepi. Ooh, Armarouge looks cool. Amogus. Seismitoad. Reverse Arven, our baby boy. Reverse Swablu. And ooh, we got the Miraidon EX. I think this is different to the other one that I have. Oh no, it's the same one. Okay, cool. So I have a 2 now. There we go. hell. Yeah, I feel like the focus still isn't quite right. What have I done today? Gotta really draw it in. There we go. A bulgus? Exactly. That's looking better. That's a crisp Miraidon if I've ever seen one. Should we leave? Yeah, we'll leave our hits aside. I like to kind of go through them all at the end. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Fire energy. For a Pawniard. A Lillipup. What is that? Jesus Christ. Crabrawler. Clefairy. Excadrill. Pidgeotto. Dragonair. That's pretty. That's very nice. Reverse Houndoom. Reverse Clefairy. And Palafin. Ugly ass Palafin. I'm enjoying it. There's, yeah, some cards like that Dragonair, I'm like, whoa, that's so pretty, and everything else I'm just kind of like, you know? I've changed my mind. Immediately changed my mind. Look at this Lechonk. Hell yeah. Got Togepi. A reverse card. So, you've got a couple different kinds of things. You've got, obviously, your standard cards are just nothing special. And you've got your holos, which is where the picture of the Pokemon is shiny, like that. And then a reverse holo is where the text of the card is shiny. If that makes sense. So it's basically just the reverse of a normal holo card. Yeah. Sweet. My first holo was a Misdreavus. Misdreavus is cool as hell. Don't be dissing the Misdreavus. Alright. Fire energy. Numel. Mawile. Togedemaru. Grievard. Togetic, we've got the entire Togepi line now. Ooh, Volcarona's looking nice too. Poltegeist. Reverse Armarouge. Reverse Barboach. And Holo Thundurus. Pick up my avatar and everyone's little Pokemon things. I wanted to do that at one point, but I just feel like my overlays are already kind of cluttered. I didn't want to add something else that would make it look too busy. I wanted to add that, you know that like chatbot game that some people have where you can catch Pokemon in chat? I wanted to add that as well, but it runs through Steam and I don't want to have Steam open every time I stream. Because my little laptop can only handle so much. Shuckle, Bishop, Magneton, Timepole, Charmeleon, Excadrill, Pidgeotto, Reverse Meltan, Reverse Rowlet. Whoa, look at the Absol! Hell yeah! Oh, he looks sick. Let's sleeve him. Whoa! Okay, this is a cool card. And I like the star pattern that the holos have. I love Absol. Absol's one of those Pokemon that I always forget exists, and then I see it and I'm like, yo, I love Absol! Fuck yeah. And Absol's Mega Evolution as well. Mint. Alright. Let's open the Elite Trainer box. Which is sealed very tightly, so I'm gonna grab some scissors. There we go. Twitch, don't yell at me. Sweet. peel it open. Slide off the cardboard. Oh no! We'll open this up as well. I still have to hang up the one from the last set from Paldea Revolved. I'm running out of wall space for all of these. Try and peel it off carefully without tearing it. Almost. There we go. Sweet. And we have the player guide, which should have the card list at the back. Yes, it does. So far, I believe the chase card is the alternate art Charizard, and then the gold Charizard, and then the regular Charizard. So this set's all about Charizard again. It's also got a lot of Dragonites, which is cool. I will say, the alt arts in this set are really, really pretty. Really cool. So yeah, you got your Charizard cards. There's a couple different Charizard cards. Some Tyranitar. Cool. Sweet. We'll open this up, throw out the cardboard. We have the condition markers, deck dividers, set of dice. Don't know why they went with blue, but okay. We have our stack of energies, code card, some Charmander sleeves. Should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs in there. And our promo card. Let me pop this over here. 1 second. We'll pop all these away. There we go. Good, good, good. And we'll look at this promo card, which is Charmander. Look at him. What's going on here? He's looking out the window at some Pidgeys. He's very angry at the Pidgeys. He's so freaking cute. I forget that all the Elite Trainer boxes come with promos now, and I'm loving it. Alrighty, so we have 9 packs here. Hopefully, Charmander box can give us Charizard luck. He's just an angry little guy. He needs a cuddle. That's what's wrong. Let me scoot back in so I'm not killing my back. Lillipup, Toxel, Granbull, Malamar, Grumpig, Reverse Carvana, Reverse Togekiss, and a Toxtricity. Lame. Lame. I almost threw the cards in the bin then. Fighting Energy is going to give us a Charcadet, a Pawniard, a Lillipup, a Crabrawler, a Solrock, a Houndoom, a Granbull, a Reverse Hollow Rhyme, is that the alt art? Hold on. Let me grab the book. No way did we just pull the alt art. You're joking, right? No, that's the biggest chase card in this entire set. I was looking at, obviously prices are going to go down now that the set's actually released and more people are going to be pulling the cards. But as of today, this card's selling for about 350 Australian dollars. This is the chase card of this set. Holy fuck. Whoa. No fucking way, dude. What kind of luck? Okay, I want to tell you guys, also Hollow Darkrai, but fuck him, right? I want to tell you guys a story. So, a friend and I, / co-worker, right? We were opening some Obsidian Flames packs this morning. Absolutely. We were opening some Obsidian Flames packs this morning. He bought them all and he just lets me open them, and then obviously whatever he pulls, he gives to me, hence the gold Charizard that I got for free. And I was having such bad luck. Like, he would buy the cards and let me pick the packs I wanted to open. I think I opened 6 packs. 5 of the packs, the rare card was a holo sizzle. Like, just a regular holo sizzle. 5 of 6 packs. And we were laughing about it because it was such bad luck. And then he goes and pulls the gold Charizard, right? And we were like, oh my fucking god. And we were talking about me streaming the opening this afternoon and how I always, whenever I stream the pack opening, seem to have really, really good luck. And he was like, watch you pull all these sizzles now and go home and pull like the alternate art Zard or something. And I'm like, no way. We haven't even gotten to the booster box. This is from the Elite Trainer box. That Charmander, he was luck. He was absolute luck. We still... I feel a little wiggly in the tummy, you know? That's insane. Like, I've been seeing all the past, like, 1 to 2 weeks with all the pre-release events and stuff. Those Zards are selling for hundreds of dollars. And obviously, yeah, the price is going to drop now that the set's released. But, like, that's the chase for this set. That's the card that everyone's been wanting. Wow. Thank you. I'm just in awe. Like, when I open packs, just like in the real world, like in my own time and stuff, I pull such fucking garbage. But whenever we do card live streamings, I seem to do really good. Like, every single set that's released, like, since Fusion Strike, we've been pulling, like, if not the chased card, the second or third highest value card out of every single set. But, like, I literally said this morning, I was pulling such garbage, like 5 sizzles in a row out of 6 packs. But the second I turned the camera on, that's absolutely crazy. That is wild. I'm... like, it doesn't even matter what we pull now. It really doesn't. See, this fucker. This is the guy. 6 packs this morning, and I pulled him 5 times. Absolutely crazy. Togepi, Bonsley, Dolive, Timepole, Trevenant. I don't even know where to go from here. I don't know what to say. Ooh, Reverse Entei. He's cool. Reverse Rowlet and Palafin. Actually, Entei reminds me. I want to chat to you guys about the Scarlet and Violet DLC. I've shared some thoughts in the Discord already. So there was the Pokemon Presents live stream earlier in the week, right? I think it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday night for me. I've shared some thoughts already of what they announced in the Discord. Main things being Pokemon Stadium 2 is now on the Switch. So, like I discussed previously, starting next week, we're going to be playing Pokemon Stadium 1 on Fridays. So that means we'll have that done, so that when we finish it, Pokemon Stadium 2 is already out, so we can just segue into the second game, and it'll be super easy. So that's super cool, and also very good timing for us to be starting Pokemon Stadium as well. Second main thing, we got a release date for Part 1 of the Scarlet and Violet. Umbreon! Oh, he's so pretty! We got a release date for Part 1 of the Scarlet and Violet DLC, which you guys may remember me talking about it previously. I was expecting it to release in November, right? Get those holiday sales in. But no, apparently it's September 13, which is literally about a month away, which is absolutely wild. That's so soon. And I'd already purchased the DLC, so I've gone ahead and downloaded it in anticipation. But what this means for us, for streams, is pretty much, that's all the Elite Trainer box packs, by the way, so I'm gonna quickly crack this open. But what that means for us and for streams going forward is starting from next week. So Tuesday, I think, is going to be my next stream day. Starting from Tuesday, our 2 start of the week streams are going to be Resident Evil Revelations going forward until we finish that. That has won the vote. And then our Friday streams for probably about the next month are going to be Pokemon Stadium 1. Because I expect that will probably take us about a month to get through. So once we finish that, we'll pretty much then be jumping straight into the Scarlet DLC. So that's the plan. I don't know what we're going to be doing in terms of after Resident Evil. I'll probably put up another poll, like in the Discord or something. But yeah, as for the Friday streams, it's going to go pretty much immediately from Pokemon Stadium straight into the teal mask in Pokemon Scarlet. So that's what we're looking at. And then once we finish that, we'll play Pokemon Stadium 2. But I imagine that's going to take us a while. So that's what to expect for the next month is Resident Evil Revelations and Pokemon Stadium. And then starting about mid-September will be the Scarlet and Violet DLC, Part 1, which is really cool. They said Part 2 won't release until next year, so we'll be pretty good. But then I do also have... So that'll take us to, like, the entire rest of September. October, I want to do only horror games again. So I have, like, some short ones that'll only take us, like, 1 stream each that I want to get through. So October will be only spooky games. There's also... near the end of September and near the end of October as well, they're doing a split release, is the Pokemon 151 card set as well, which I'll be getting everything for. So there will be some Pokemon, there'll be a Pokemon card opening in September as well as October, which is cool. We've got a jam-packed next couple months. Like, this is... August, September, October are going to be so big. We're going to be constantly doing such cool stuff. I'm really excited for everything that we're going to play. But let's go ahead and jump into the booster box. So this is 36 full packs of Obsidian Flames. Normally the go is that you get 1 secret card in each booster box. Not guaranteed, but that's what we've been rocking with for the last few sets. So hopefully we can get maybe another alt art. Some gallery rares would also be really nice. The like illustration cards. And maybe even 1 more secret card. So we will see what happens. Reverse Smoliv, look at the guy. And a Thundurus to start us off. Boo! Boring. Boring. I can't even complain. I have, like, the 2 highest value cards right now. I can't even complain. Sky King, what's up? Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. A shout out here in just a minute. Sky King is another fellow Australian streamer. Big Pokemon fan. Also plays a lot of The Witcher. Absolute vibe. Hey! Speaking of fun cards, double hit. Let's go. I need a new pack of sleeves. Ew, they're double wrapped. That's so weird. That's so weird. Let's get Sky King a shout out here. There we go. There we go. While I open this up and sleeve our cards.
They are called Uncle Rico. Would highly recommend having a look at their stuff. Not sponsored at all. Use code SkyKing at checkout to get absolutely fuck all. But yeah, would highly recommend checking out their stuff because it's fucking amazing. They've got such cool gear.
Alright, so we've got a Decidueye EX. Super cool. And we've got a Lechonk. Looks like an alt art, but I can't be sure. Sky King's an absolute vibe. He's, yeah, Pokemon, does a lot of, like, Pokemon challenge runs, like your Nuzlocke and your Kaizo runs. Plays a lot of The Witcher. Was playing South Park for a while, so absolute vibe. Yeah, I think this is the alt art, maybe? Let me get my player guide back. I need to keep this by me. I still don't know, like, how to tell the rarities in these properly. I don't think this book's gonna tell me either. Oh no, it does, it does. Illustration rare. Okay. Cool. So this is, I'm pretty sure, just like a trainer gallery card. Steph Cool Bananas followed. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. I'm sure he will love it. Lechonk. Only downside, of course, being Australian time zones fucking suck. But he normally streams in the evening, so in like a couple hours from now. So all you night owls should get to catch him. This is a sleepy little guy, absolutely. Steel. I think that's the first steel energy we've gotten today. Smoliv, Pidgey, Varoom, Larvitar, Camerupt, Lapras, Masquerain, Reverse Ortega, Reverse Heatmore, and a full art rhyme. Let's go. Let's go. 3 hits in a row. This is definitely a full art. Yeah. Nice. Got rhyme. You guys remember her? She was the ghost gym leader? Yeah, I think she was a ghost gym leader. She was in the Snowy Mountains. But she's the rapper DJ. Buizel, Bounsweet, Magnemite, Larvesta. She is ghost, yeah. Sometimes I think she's ice, just because she lives in like the ice part, but no, she was a ghost leader. Bounsweet, Blossom, and Gita. I think if I was a gym leader and like could only use one type, I would probably either use Ghost or Dark. Those are my favorites. Psychic. It sucks that there's not many Dark type, like leaders or Elite Four or anything. Because there's the one in like Black and White 2 that I'm playing at the moment. There's the one, I think, Dark Elite Four, but that's about it. Ghost or Psychic? Psychic types are cool. I can't. What is happening? Like I said earlier as well, the friend I was opening cards with, absolutely. Let's fucking go. Get it, Charizard. Get it. The friend I was opening Pokemon cards with earlier, when I was just pulling nothing but fucking scissors, pulled the gold Charizard and gave it to me because he's not collecting this set. He just gifted it to me. And we were joking about my bad luck and like, oh, what if you pull the alt art and stuff, which I fucking have. And then he was like, because I feel really bad taking all these cards from him because he gets nothing in return. He doesn't let me pay him for them or anything. So he's like, if it'll make you feel better, if you pull a second gold one, give it back. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. What the fuck? What is going on? What is actually going on? Dragon, though? You would be OP as hell. Actually, there's obviously plenty of, like, Dragon-type champions in Elite Four. Other than Iris in the original Black and White, have there been any Dragon-type just gym leaders? 'Cause I can't think of any. Just all Dragonites. Absolutely. Like, none are coming to my head. Claire. Claire. Oh, from Gold and Silver. Right. Yeah, Johto. I haven't played Johto in a very long time. I hold a very unpopular opinion in that I don't really like Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So, I've finished playing them and will probably never touch them again, if I'm quite honest. I know. See, I don't have Sky King. Oh boy. The pulls have been going. We pulled the gold Charizard. And we pulled the alt art Charizard. So, pulls are going great. I hope work is going swell. If you're done now, I hope work went well. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. But yeah, I don't have the nostalgia towards Gold and Silver like a lot of people did. I wasn't alive yet when they released. So going back to Kanto doesn't like mean anything to me sentimentally. And to me, I always just felt like it felt really shoved in. Like it was just obviously supposed to be like a final hurrah. They were never going to make a third set of games. But just going from Johto to Kanto, the level curve is really fucking wild. The difficulty just goes crazy out of nowhere. Hey, Ice-Q EX. Fighting red at the end, like level fucking 80, is crazy. Yeah, it feels like it really goes on too long. If you didn't go back to Kanto, I would have such a substantially more fun time with the Johto games, honestly. Oh, I was going to say, I wonder why Ice-Q's fire type. It's because it's terrestrialized. There you go. Making me feel old. I'm sorry. I don't mean it, I swear. But yeah, so Johto is probably my least favorite games. Going back to Kanto is amazing. It's like it's cool that it's in there. It feels like an afterthought to me. A third Miraidon, Jesus. Especially since like you can't even fully explore it properly, and like obviously by the time you finish the Johto League, you're what? Let's say level 65, and then you go to Kanto, and the first town you go to, everyone's in like their 30s. So trying to level grind is impossible. And then you go to the Kanto League and they're like barely level 70. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, by the way, you need to be level 90 if you want to battle red. Like, Jesus Christ. It's just a bit all over the place for me. Anyway, third Miraidon. I think we've established we don't care about Miraidon. I have some quite unpopular Pokemon opinions, if we're being honest. Not a fan of Johto. Diamond and Pearl I also didn't like. Platinum solves most of my gripes with it, so it gets a pass, which is why the Gold and Silver games are my least favorite. But yeah, not great. Love Gen 2 for nostalgia, but had a lot of faults. Would love a Switch remake. I would love one too, but I feel like because they've technically already remade it that they're not going to again. At least not for another console generation or two. But yeah, I think Gold and Silver, and I'm lumping Crystal, Heart, Gold, and Soul Silver all together with this, are my least favorite games. Secondly is Diamond and Pearl, not including Platinum. But my least favorite region, not the games, my least favorite region is Hoenn. Hey, we got the other ice skew. Hell yeah. I think this one's the alt art, actually. I mean, do we count the Let's Go games as a remake? I guess technically, but they're probably more of a reimagining, if we can say that. Ice skew alt. But yeah, Hoenn is definitely my least favorite region. Trying to play through those games, once you get to that water section... Ugh. Listen, IGN said it right. 7 out of 10, too much water. I completely agree with them. Especially on the old, tiny-ass little Game Boy screens, navigating that ocean is a hellhole. If you ever played Sun and Moon... That's probably my next one after that, actually. Is Hoenn and then Sun and Moon. Again, not the games, this is just the region layout itself. Hoenn and then Alola. But least favorite games are Johto and Sinnoh. We all know what my favorite games are. Black and White 2 are my favorites. So Only Gen I haven't finished. I've finished them all, if we're being completely honest. Like, I still played them and I still finished them and I still had fun with them. I kind of have a torn opinion about Alola. I agree that Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are infinitely better than Sun and Moon. Like, if I'm gonna be like, I want to play an Alola game, I'm picking up Ultra Moon. I'm not choosing the others. But if we're just talking about, like, that generation as a whole, I think I hold the same opinion with Sun and Moon as I do with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I don't think they're bad Pokemon games. I think there's nothing wrong with them. I had a lot of fun. And I very much enjoyed playing them. But they're the Pokemon games where I feel like once I've finished playing through them once, they're not going to be ones I want to pick up again. If that makes sense. How dare you. See, Black and White 2, yeah, they're my favorite games. And I would like to say it's a bit of nostalgia blinding, because White 2 was my first ever Pokemon game. But I'm playing through Black 2 right now as we speak. And it's so good. It's absolutely so good. They're definitely better than just base Black and White. But that makes it hard because unlike Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, that are just basically the same game but with some tweaks, Black and White 2 are direct sequels. Like, story-wise, they take place 3 years later. So I feel like you have to play the first Black and White to get the full experience, but I do much prefer Black and White 2. I think the post-game's a little long, but this is coming from someone who's never really been into the post-games and new game pluses, or like completion sort of vibes of any video games. So that could just be a me thing. But I really enjoy them. I've had a lot of fun with it all over again. Pidgeot EX, let's go. Ultra rare. I like the blue on this. It's a very nice blue. But yeah, I don't see a problem with them. They have my favorite soundtrack out of any Pokemon game. They have my favorite sprite work out of any Pokemon game. Like, the way the Pokemon look amazing. I really like the season cycle that they include. I don't think any Pokemon game has ever done like seasons the way that Black and White did again. So hoping for the direct it was going to be, we're making Legend Celebi in a Crystal remake. That would have been nice. I think out of the direct, the only things I really cared about were the Scarlet and Violet DLC release date, which we got a lot sooner than I expected, but we got it. And Stadium 2, which I knew was coming to the Switch, but I didn't think it would be this year, and I certainly didn't think it would be this week. But that's cool. Because we're playing... Next week, we're actually starting Stadium 1 for the first time, so it's perfect timing for us. We were talking earlier about the schedule for the next month. It's going to be... For the rest of August and the start of September, we'll be playing Resident Evil Revelations and Pokemon Stadium. Then once the Scarlet DLC comes out, we'll be playing that for probably the rest of September. So we've got like a pretty set schedule going. Everything's got like a really perfect, smooth timeline. We should be finishing games right when new ones come out so we can just like bleed into each other. It's going to be really good. Couldn't really get into it. I understand that. I did struggle a little bit with the open world aspect. Because I'm not an open world person. It's the only open world game I've ever played and finished. And I think the only reason I got through it as smoothly as I did was because I found a level guide map online and took stuff in a certain order like a regular Pokemon game. But it's also, other than Legends Arceus, the game I'm finding myself spend the most post-game time on. It doesn't have my largest amount of hours just yet. That is still the crown to Legends Arceus. But, like completing the Pokedex and then doing a living dex. And I'm not playing the raid events, but I'll do the Mewtwo one. Like, it's one of the only Pokemon games that's made me keep playing it after I've finished the campaign. And I think part of that just comes from the fact that I'm playing it real time as it happens. Because every other Pokemon game that's come out until the Switch era started, I played after they had died. So I didn't have anyone to like go alongside with or talk to about it or like have things happen in real time. Whereas with Scarlet and Violet, you know, I was playing it online with people at the same time and I'm able to go on and if I want Pokemon, I can actually trade with people and talk to people about it. And I think that's what's kept me going with it for so long, to be honest. On all games open world, see, I get so lost. I do wish they would let you change the shirt and the pants. I agree with that, Loon. Only being able to change, like, shoes and hats and stuff kind of sucks. I think I mentioned to you in the past, I thought it would have been better to have a linear game, but with 3 or 4 open areas like Arceus. I do like how Arceus did it. It made it a lot less overwhelming. But I can see how Arceus to Scarlet and Violet was the natural progression. But I will say, any bigger of a map than what Scarlet and Violet has is going to be too much for the future. Like, the DLC, from the sounds of it, it'll be their own sectioned off areas of the map, like outside of the existing one. So we can just stick to those, kind of. But any bigger of a map, it would have been too much. Yeah, I've seen people really struggling to Nuzlocke it as well. There's that... I don't know if you guys have heard, there's in the next, like, month or 2, I think, a giant, like, Nuzlocke competition happening with a bunch of content creators in Scarlet and Violet. And I think that's going to be interesting to see, because I don't think I've seen anyone try and do any kind of challenge runs in it, other than, like, shiny locks and, like, single type runs. How am I supposed to dissociate from the mortal realm? Yeah, I can't. Too big, too overwhelmed. I like games that are 15 hours and less. Once they hit that 15-hour mark, I start losing interest. If I'm being entirely honest. Other than, like, you know, your Pokemon and Sims and those sort of games. After the 15-hour mark, I'm done. And that's why I'm kind of nervous to play Alice Madness Returns, because that game's supposed to be about 20 hours. And I've also heard that some of the puzzles are really hard. Good night, Seagull. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful sleep. Yay! Here's a Clorf EX to send you off. Thank you, thank you. Which, speaking of Alice Madness Returns, we should... My HDMI splitter is supposed to arrive next week, so when it arrives, I'm gonna test that it's working. Like, if it works and solves my PS3 issue. Even if it does, we're still gonna play Resident Evil Revelations first, but then the game we play after that will be Alice. Assuming the splitter works, I'm really, really hoping that it does. Because it's gonna... There were so many other games on the PS3 that I wanted to stream for you guys, and it's gonna really upset me if I can't do that. But I read some reviews from other people and stuff, and this splitter is supposed to fix my problem. See, it's not just that, though. There's the original PS1 versions of Resident Evil 2 and 3 on the PS3, as well as the original Silent Hill 1 on there as well, which I really, really wanted to stream. Really wanted to. Silent Hill 1 is a game that I honestly never thought I would actually get to play just because of how expensive physical copies are. But it's on the PSN store. Whoa. So pretty. What do we got? Fuck off, Gita. The alt... No, gallery art. Sorry. I know. But now that I'm getting into Silent Hill and being a fan and stuff, Silent Hill 1 I really, really want to play. And being able to find it for $25 on the PS3 store, absolute steal. And I really, really want to stream it. Same with Resident Evil 2 and 3. I own those on the PS1, but I would really love to stream them so that then I can play and stream and have documented me playing every single Resident Evil game, aside from spin-offs. So I'm really hoping this splitter works. But this is such a gorgeous Ninetales! Oh my gosh. So pretty! That's a really pretty card. I like that. Yeah. Fingers crossed. This splitter should solve my issues. So that hopefully we can. At some point, but I've never really played the genre before. I've had like on and off phases with horror movies and games throughout my life. But I think what kicked it off again for me and is keeping me in it is Resident Evil. I started playing the Resident Evil 2 remake like 2 years ago. And I think I've told this story before. It was my first ever Resident Evil game. Knew nothing about the series. And before I'd even finished the campaign halfway, I went and bought every other Resident Evil game I could. Flash forward to now, the last one is actually supposed to arrive in the mail for me next week, and I will have a complete PlayStation physical collection of every single Resident Evil game. I'm obsessed with that series now. I've seen so many lore videos and shit. It's honestly like my new special interest next to Pokemon. And getting into Resident Evil has made me sort of dribble into other Tyranitar EX. Other horror games as well. Like, it made me interested in Silent Hill. It got me to play Dead Space. I wouldn't have ever played Dead Space if it weren't for Resident Evil. And I'm finding myself more and more enjoying horror games. And I'm having a lot of fun playing them, especially streaming them. Being able to get frightened with people is really fun. Hell yeah. I'd say if you want to trial it, look at some cheap horror games on Steam. Just like some cheap indie ones. And maybe play one or two, like over October for Halloween or something. So that's what I did last year and I'm doing again this year, is the entire month of Halloween will be horror games. Maybe look at doing something similar if you just want to sort of dip your toe in it. At least then there's like a reason for you to do it, so you can sort of, if you find you don't like it, you can play it off as, oh, I just did it for Halloween. Just make it an excuse. Ooh, reverse Charmander, reverse Varoom, and another Palafin. Lame. Ooh, we're almost done with this box, actually. This opening's gone quicker than it usually does. Oddish, Finizen, Herdia, Glimmet, Granbull, Malamar, Grumpig, Reverse Carvana, Reverse Gumshoos, and Hollow Entei. I think we've pretty much exhausted all of our pull luck here. We're at the back of the box now. Last handful of packs. And we're just pulling all our filler stuff now. All our hollows. Froakie, Letter of Encouragement, Chandelure, Patrol Cap, Reverse Cleffa, Reverse Cubchoo, Scovillain. I'm going to have a lot of fun this weekend going through all these cards. Unfortunately, the binder for them got delayed until September, so I won't be able to file them away properly until then. But, oh no! Spoilers! But I can at least sort through doubles and stuff. Get everything ready to go into a binder. Beartech. Reverse Houndour. Ooh! That's cool. Entei. No, not the ad right as we pull something. How dare. Absolute how dare. Alright, I'll wait to show the card till the ad's over. Got 15 seconds. How many packs we got left? 4. Only 4. Let me put that behind there. Alright, welcome back from ads, everyone. We just pulled this gallery art Pidgeotto, or an illustration rare, just as you guys went into ads. Pidgeotto on, looks like a mailbox or a street sign. Pointing us the way. Looks very hand-drawn. It's cool. We've got 4 packs of Obsidian Flames left to go. Can we get one more hit? I think we've pretty much exhausted our luck, and honestly, what luck we've had today. My stack of hits sitting by me here is amazing. I mean, to have pulled the 2 highest value cards as well, like that Alt-Zard. So lucky. This has been a great opening. And I'm not going to be upset if we don't pull anything else, but it would be cool if we can get not quite last pack. Extra bit of luck. Can't believe I gave every single one of my 900. No! I hear so many people say that. They're like, God, if only I'd kept them. Like, I didn't realize how much value they would have in the future, which I suppose, of course, we can't. Like, when you get something, you're not going to know what's going to happen to it 10 years on. Especially when Pokemon cards would have first released. Like, there was nothing No one knew what was going to happen with them. This was unpredictable. Hell yeah. Make sure you keep them in good condition. I, earlier in the year, got a complete master set of the base set cards. Not first edition or anything, but so expensive to even try and buy. Such good value in that set. Last pack. The big three in it, the Blastoise, Venusaur. Blastoise, Venusaur, and Charizard I had to get in, like, pretty shit condition just to be able to afford to buy them. Steenie. Wooper. Baltoy. Carvana. Kangaskhan. Oh, I agree. Absolutely, I agree. Whiscash. Floatzel. But $800 for a single card is nothing to scoff at. That's for sure. Reverse Crabrawler. Reverse Bellibolt. Hey, and a Victini EX to finish us off. We got our last pack magic. Let's go. We asked and we received. Let me put my sleeves away. Let's go. You've all done a fantastic job at manifesting today. Amazing luck that we've had today. I'm honestly in awe of what we've pulled today. Crazy. So, of course, our two promo cards, Eevee and Houndstone from the blisters, our promo Charmander from the Elite Trainer box, looking all nice there. We have our Victini EX, our Pidgeotto Gallery, our Tyranitar EX, our Ninetales illustration, our Absol EX, Miraidon EX number 1, Clorf EX, our Pidgeot Ultra Rare, our Ice-Cube Ultra Rare, Miraidon number 2, he wanted to be with his pal, Ice-Cube EX, our Gold Charizard, Rhyme Ultra Rare, Lechonk illustration card, Decidueye EX, and Charizard alt art. Big value chase, boy. Whoa. The Absol is one of the coolest. It really is. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Absolute craziness today. This has been wild. Such pretty artwork in the alt arts and stuff. We've had amazing luck opening these today. Thank you all for your manifestations and for all the luck and everything going on. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. We are going to start parting ways here very soon, though. Like I said, beginning next week, we're going to be playing Resident Evil Revelations, as well as Pokemon Stadium. So that'll start next week, and that'll probably be what we play for the next month or so. If you would like advanced access to our weekly schedules, as well as general stream updates and information, feel free to pop by the Discord there. We also have any of my other social medias for anyone who is interested. I'm currently looking for both YouTube and TikTok followers. If anyone wants to help me out on anything specific, would be super helpful. But for us to raid out today, we are going to be raiding into Joe Friendly TV, another fellow Australian streamer, and also mostly a Pokemon streamer as well. At the moment, they are actually doing a what is it, a 12-hour stream? An 11-hour stream to celebrate their 1-year stream anniversary. So we are going to go celebrate with them. Please bring all the love into chat. They're an absolutely amazing person, have been a big supporter of the channel here as well. You too, Sky King. I hope that your weekend goes well. I hope everyone's weekend goes well. Make sure we're looking after ourselves. If you're lurking and wish to stay lurking, of course, feel free to. But if you would like to announce yourself in chat, there is the first message there for followers and the second one for subscribers. Please be ever so nice to Jo. She's absolutely wonderful, like I said, celebrating her 1-year stream anniversary. And it looks like she is doing a 12-hour stream to celebrate. So right now she's playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the first time ever. But I know that she was going to be doing some Pokemon Scarlet and Violet later on as well. So let's go on over and say hello. Be ever so nice. I will see you guys Tuesday. I'll get the schedule out in the Discord this weekend with times and stuff. But until then, stay safe, have a wonderful time zone, and thank you all again very, very much for hanging out with me today. And celebrating these pulls with me was super fun as always. So I will catch you guys next time. Goodbye.